What's up, everybody? Leone back here today. It's been a while again since I've shot a video. I will explain why real quick before we get to our daily review. Moving, obviously, you can tell this is not the same room where I moved into a new apartment. So, yes, everything's chaos right now, and that explains why I haven't been around for the last week and a half, I'd say. And now I'm getting sick, so I figured I should shoot this video before I am sick to the point where I can't talk. Throat is killing me right now, but the show must go on, and the show shall go on. Today we're going to look at something, man, and I just leaked juice right on my desk. Today we're going to be looking at the Plum Veil clone.
The next one and I'm gonna kill you. Don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Stop, no! I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. Stop up, cause you're the next one and I'm gonna kill you. Don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will.
So, to the review we go. The Plum Veil clone. What is it? Where did I get it from? How much did it cost? We're gonna cover all that. First of all, it came from 88 eVape. The site I've been ordering everything from lately because of their prices, and everything they have is just good, or everything I've received has been just good. I got the Plum Veil clone here sitting on the Copper Vanilla, which is also from them. Excuse the lighting, it looks a little yellow if you ask me. I think it's those bulbs. I need to change them out, so bear with me as the lighting will improve, and that window seems to be not causing as much of an issue as the window in the other apartment was, and there goes the rambling. Yes, so anyways, excuse the lighting, so things will get better as I get here. Let me focus up on this Plum Veil, and yes, over here I have, the TV on, so if you want to ignore me and watch SportsCenter, you sure can. I figured that would be a nice touch for, my viewers. So now I can get boring at times. Anyways, I've lost focus. What am I doing? Alright, here's the Plum Veil clone. I'm not going to go down or up close because I have to clear my desk off, which I haven't done yet. So as you can see here, it's got some logoing, some engravings on here, and there we go. It says Plum Veil. You got that little, I don't know, looks like a soccer ball type design, cut out, whatever. The original maker is Aerotech. They're in Los Angeles, California, and you have this logo on the drip tip also. I'm kind of doing this backwards. I haven't even told you the price yet, but we're going to continue. So you got some logoing. It feels etched. It's not engraved. It's got that chalkboardy feel to it. It does come with this drip tip also, which we'll cover more in a minute. You have these 3 holes here, which I'll explain in a minute what they're for, and you have another slit on this side for dual coil. So you got one here, those other 3 holes on this side, and then another hole here. Just a quick tour of the atomizer. Here is the box. It looks just like the box that the Vulcan came in, if you remember that one per se. Just a cardboard box. That's a buildable atomizer on it. And inside you get a bag with a screwdriver. You got a little bit of silica with a coil on it already, O-rings and screws. So it's a standard affair, and that's all you get in the box. What is it? Because I didn't say what it is. It's a rebuildable dripping atomizer, and it is again a clone. And it cost me, I believe, $14.99, and they have it in copper, gold, stainless, and black for $14.99. I haven't checked the price recently, so it could be on sale. It could have gone up. It could have been on sale. I'm not sure, but like I said, 15 bucks, which honestly for a rebuildable dripping atomizer of this caliber is a great deal. I gushed and raved over the Vulcan. I'm probably going to get a little gushy on this one because it's pretty dang good, I'm not going to lie. Let me get this guy, well, let me take the top cap off. And let's look at the deck. Now, this is going to be complete laziness on my part. Do not feel like re-wicking or recoiling this atomizer here, but just because I have such a good build in there, I do not want to tinker with it. You have 4 screw heads there, Phillips head screws, which you get the screwdriver for it also. And each post has a hole. Again, this is lazy reviewing on my part. You got that positive block in the center here, and that's it. And so you're gonna have a hole here and a hole here, so you can actually run dual coils really easily. You don't have to put the same wire in the same hole. You have a hole for each coil, if that makes sense, which you probably know what I mean. So it makes building it very easily. I have a dual coil, a dual 24 gauge coil in here, micro coil, standard affair, you know, Phillips head screws, pretty decent well on there. Enough to stuff some cotton through there, no issues with that. You can see right here there's this little tiny hole. That is airflow, but that is not airflow for a coil. Actually, that hole corresponds with the post above it, and there's a hole going through that post, and actually air goes behind the coil. So you're getting air from sort of under / behind the coil, which is what contributes to a good flavor on this. So you got airflow from underneath the coil, and you also get airflow from the front of the coil, which is on the top cap here, and we'll look at that real quick. Start with the drip tip. The drip tip you get, it's kind of got a brushed stainless steel look to it, which I do enjoy. Again, that engraving there. Nice good O-ring. I mean, I haven't had issues with the drip tip fitting. Anything juice everywhere, obviously. And this is a top cap. Let's break it down. Okay. O-rings held on nicely. And you have a Durlin piece here inside the top cap. And you have these cutouts. You see that cutout there with that cutout? That's for your dual coil. So you line those two cutouts down with your air hole. Then you have another cutout right there. And you can see it's blocked off on the other side. So that is for your single coil. So you can do dual or single. And you have an O-ring also up here. And this Durlin piece here, if I grab my drip tip, I'll show you. Actually, let me show you this first. See those two holes there? That's what that Durlin corresponds with. You put a drip tip on, and you actually screw that Durlin. So I believe when you're basically screwing it downwards, which I've screwed it all the way, screw it downwards like that, you're actually opening up these holes. So you're actually getting air to come in through there. Now, I could be wrong. I believe that's the way it works. That's the way I've seen it in a review. So you screw it down, you've opened those airflows, and you've also, in a sense, reduced the chamber, which means increased flavor. Now you could take it and go the other way. You can see the Durlin starting to show. You have now closed off those holes, so you have a tighter draw per se, and you've also increased the chamber, so you would diminish flavor. I haven't noticed too much with it. I mean, a little bit less airy, but it's not a huge difference, to be honest with you. Then you have the bell, the housing here. Like I said, we went over the engravings already. These three airflows here correspond with the airflow hole on there. So you can set it up to keep that airflow hole open, and I keep that one open all the time for the air behind the coil. Let me take this guy off my atomizer here, and I'll show you the bottom of this. First off, you probably already seen that, but there's two O-rings here, and these O-rings do seal nicely. I mean, focus. Okay, these O-rings here do seal nicely. It's actually a really snug fit. I have no issues with it being too tight or too loose. This is the perfect fit on these O-rings. Same thing with on the top cap there. The O-rings are really nice. On the bottom here, it looks like a gold-plated pin. I believe to be gold-plated. I don't think there's any engravings on here. No, it's just like a goldish type base, gold-plated base here with a gold-plated pin. Pin is not adjustable. That is pretty much the quick tour of this atomizer. I mean, it's got some unique designs. I'll wipe my hands off here because I got juice all over me. It's got some unique designs as far as airflow goes. You got those holes coming from behind the post. You've got the top two holes in the top, and you can reduce the chamber, open up the chamber, and let more air in or less air in. Very unique. This is different, and for the price point of the clone, which is 15 bucks, you can't really go wrong. I've been satisfied in using this little guy here, and I've had no issues with it really. I mean, I just line up my airflow holes in my coil, make sure the side holes are lined up, which they all line up nicely, no issues there. And then basically you just take your top cap and get the dual coil ones, which are right there, and just plop those in there on the dual coils. Boom, and everything fits together really nice. There's no issues. It can be leaky because there are holes, I mean, pretty much all over this device. But then I screwed on my copper vanilla, and the threading here is just, great. The 510. And, we'll have a quick vape. And I'm using my, Good Life Vapor El Camino, which I don't know why I hold it up. You can't see it anyway. El Camino, 6 milligram juice. I love this juice. I don't know if I've talked about it before, but it's a great dripping juice. Dripping juice, yeah, dripping juice. And it kind of reminds me of a cigar. It's kind of got a cigar-y, chocolatey kind of taste, but not, you know, real chocolatey. More cigar-y, tobacco-y chocolate, something like that. The vapor off this atomizer, of course, I have it at a 0.4 right now, is going to be great. The flavor is where it's standout. I mean, between that and the Vulcan, to me, they're both, you know, at that level. They're both really good flavors. The two best flavor chasing atomizers I own to date. And for $15, I mean, it even comes with the drip tip. I have it off camera. I'm pointing at it. The drip tip comes with it also. And it just looks nice. I mean, if you're a fan of that brushed look, I actually think it looks really good on a copper vanilla here. Aesthetically, can't go wrong. I don't really have much to say about this thing. I mean, the review's kind of past due. I was supposed to do this review about 2 weeks ago now, and I know there's tons of reviews about it out there already. Yep. I expected a dry hit because I knew I needed to drip, and I didn't drip. And just so you know, the way I drip on this one is actually I just pop off the drip tip. It's on there everything else is on there just so snug that you could actually pull the drip tip without pulling the top cap off. Couple drops of e-liquid, and we vape. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. That is a great rebuildable atomizer clone. Again, if you want the original, I think the original goes around $100. Aethertech, whatever the company is. Aethertech. Aethertech is the original manufacturer of it. You can go get the original if you want. You can get the clone if you want. I'm reviewing the clone right now, so I'm just letting you know what I think. And again, they have it in black, gold, stainless, and copper, I believe. Yes, and it's $14.99, which is a huge, huge thumbs up for 88evape.com. That's it, guys. That's all I have on this review. I will be having more stuff coming very, very soon. Probably another week or so after I finish setting up this apartment, fix the lights and everything, and hopefully get over this cold that's coming on that's killing me right now. So I'm just going to cut it here. Thank you all for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel with the link down here below. And until next time, live well.
Not